Hey guys, it's Party Goodite, and today we're going to be taking a look at this vehicle, the FV4202, the British premium medium tank, the alternative choice for you from the Centurion 5.1, right? Well, actually this vehicle actually came first. This tank actually is the tier 10 British medium tank back in the day. Now Wargaming removed the tank and then they put it back in with the premium version. Of course, it's not going to be as good as what it used to be. Maybe it's never be good. Well, I digress. So, let's just get in and talk about how good, how bad this vehicle is. And is it worth for you to pay your gold, your credit, your real credit to be able to purchase this vehicle? So, what is good about this tank? The first thing that is good about this vehicle is the gun depression. So this vehicle can depress 10 degrees of gun depression, and that makes the vehicle is really comfortable around the ridge line. It's good, right? But I would say 10 degrees of gun depression doesn't really feel that special right now, especially when you have so many other tank that has maybe not 10 degrees of gun depression, but the others that is just so good. But it's still a good thing, right? Just don't feel special. The next stuff is armor. This tank has got some nice armor. I'm not gonna say that it is excellent or good. It's actually quite good, but it's like not too good. So it's pretty nice. This armor is pretty nice, and look at that. It's very well angled as well on the front, and the turret very well angled as well. So this tank armor it's nice, and it's gonna bounce off nearly every single lower tier tank shells that shoot this vehicle. So that's pretty cool, right? So I want to pause right here. That I want you to have this moment. Whoa! I love that so much. And can you see that I switch my target and focus on the barrage, not the Scorpion? It's because the barrage is my nemesis, right? If you actually check out Wargaming, now like your journey of your 2021, they actually tells me that the barrage is my nemesis, and I know how much hate I have to the barrage, right? Okay, that's digress. Let's get back to what's good about this tank. It's like gun depressions and also armor is very nice. You can see I rammed the barrage for 700 and I take just 86 back. That's very good. So ramming armors actually count, so you can clearly see that armor it works, right? So next one is hit point. Yeah, this vehicle has 1400 hit points, actually the same as that email, and yeah, like the same as heavy tank, the same as the projectile. I mean, like, it's a lot, right, compared to a lot of the medium tank at tier 8. This is good amount of hit point, so you can take some shells. If you have some armor, you can take some shells back. Really cool. The last stuff is a V range. This vehicle has 390 base V range, which means that you don't have to use coated optics to be able to get yourself to 445 maximum spotting range, which is really good in my opinion, because the tank stat is overall is not that great. And then if you need to use coated optics, then you're gonna drop some other fighting capacity. So that's nice. Yeah, and that's all about the good thing about the tank. Next thing we're gonna talk about what's the bad thing about this tank. So the first is, I would say, the gun, because this tank gun is not that great. It is nice though. Look, I'm like throughout the battle 4 minutes I managed to do 2000 damage. A lot of lucky shots though. I I just put 2 shells not aiming to the projectile and then penetrate. It's really cool. It's all, man, shooting projectile is gonna be a penetrate, but I hit him, so that's like a magic. But as you can clearly see, you look at that, right? Reticle bloom quite a lot, even though this tank has great accuracy. But I'm not gonna say about that. Ooh, maybe I should not talk about that accuracy, because you can do that. Whoa, too much, right? RNG is too much. So this tank has 0.33 base accuracy, which is actually good. But when you move the tank, the reticle bloom quite a lot. So and your aim time is bad. So like overall your accuracy is not that great, and you can clearly see that my 10% gun depression actually throw me a little bit there because I can't press the gun down, so kind of was struggling how like I want to aim the cupola because I can't aim down there, then he's just right in front of me. I don't even know why do I need to do that, right? Maybe it's just a brain dead a little bit at that moment. So then again, yeah, but the gun of this vehicle doesn't perform that well. The next is also the gun. The damage output is not that great. 1725 DPM, also with 230 alpha. So it's not ideal for this vehicle to trade, because look at that, the barrage can be able to do 800 within 2 seconds. This tank can do what? 230. And 230 is really bad alpha in my opinion. Wow, we actually bounce the shell, so armor is good. yeah. Okay, 230 alpha is actually bad in my opinion, because you most often than not just going around 200 around that point, and you might sometimes drop down below 200, which is frustrating, because like compared to a lot of the tank that has 240 or 250, those tanks pretty much confirm that you're gonna get 200 or plus, like 250 can even go up beyond that, can even go up to 300 if you're lucky enough, right? So, and the last one is mobility. Like I take ages to get here, so 50 top speed, 20 reverse speed is not ideal, of course. And look at that, when I just move and click like that, it's inaccurate. And clearly these two, Caliban is reloading, so, and Caliban needs forever to reload, so I can be able to just have a nice and clean shells in the last two Caliban. It's gonna be fine for us. I try to track him. I don't know why do we need to do that, but we can have 2 clean shots again, so that's fine. And I would say that is all about this vehicle statistic and this gameplay as well, because look at that low roll. Oh my god, I hate this so much. 230 alpha, it's just so painful. This tank is a little bit frustrating. Okay, so before I talk about what is this vehicle worth it, let's get in and see the equipment and few modification that I suggest on this vehicle if you're gonna pick the tank up, right? So let's go. So this tank, well, oh my god, spoiler alert. Yes, you already see it. So this vehicle, because you don't have to use cutter optics to be able to use the equipment, it means that you should stick with the firepower equipment, which is a vertical stabilizer indeed, and the gun rammer. You need more DPM, you need more accuracy, right? Even though your accuracy, I mean, like, your accuracy is not even great in the first place, so you need a better one. So the last choice depends on you. For me personally, I love to have view range beyond 445, so I love to put vents on the tank. It could be optics, but I feel like if you're gonna go beyond 445, then it's just 445, right? If you can go beyond 445 with the vents, I would just go with the vents, because I want to improve the overall statistic of my tanks as well. I want more DPM, more accuracy, more mobility, or something like that. Like a little bit, tiny little bit more is very important in water tanks. So vents is actually good. And if you don't want this and you want to go optics, it's okay. If you really prioritize view range. And the next one is not cutter optics, turbocharger. I would say turbocharger is also a great choice, because the tank speed is not that great. So if you want to put this vehicle in the place where it should be fast enough, then the turbocharger is actually a very great choice for the tank as well. Keep in mind that you're going to drop the view range down. You never get beyond 445 maximum spotting range if you select this equipment. So last one is a fuel modification. I would suggest you to go for the right one, left one, and left one. Of course, you want more traverse speed over something that you are not going to get benefit at all. You need accuracy more than aim time. You need speed more than camouflage on this vehicle, of course. So that is all the suggestion that I would suggest for this vehicle. And that is it about this tank. So this FV4202 doesn't seem like a great vehicle, even though this game is great, but a lot of RNG happens, right? And of course I'm gonna show you some great game anyway, so something like that. This tank, is it worth paying your gold, your credit to be able to get it? I would say it's actually a nice tank. It's not super bad, but in my opinion, the sibling of this vehicle, the Centurion's 5.1, it really performs better in nearly every single way. So why do you want to pick this vehicle? Because you just don't get access to the Centurion, because that vehicle doesn't get on sale every single time, and this vehicle is in the garage, or in the tech tree, and you can be able to use gold. So if you can get gold with discount and get this tank fit on discount as well, you can get double discount, and it's gonna be very cheap. So it feels like with that cheap aspect, I would say the tank is not so bad. It still works, and you can still enjoy it. It's just not amazing like some other new medium tank. But if you need British medium tank to grind your Centurion Action 10 crew, this is still a solid choice in my opinion. So that is it about this vehicle. Do you hate it? Do you love it? Do you have it? Well, leave me know in the comments down below. And yeah, have a good day. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next battle. Bye bye.